What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I haven't live streamed in a while. I am headed to Stockton, California, to see my aunt and uncle, and then head to Menifee, California. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. I hope that you guys are doing the same. Put that charger in. There we go. We stopped off. Oh my God. We stopped off at a hotel in, I think it was called Rogue Creek, Oregon, just south of Grants Pass. We're going through Medford now, I believe. I don't know. I'm tired. We left about 20 minutes ago. And hey, Madison said Little Lot. Hey, oh, the regulars are pulling in. This is good. This is good. How are you guys, man? I know it's been a minute. It's been kind of crazy with a lot of shit going on, but I stopped up in Salem. I saw some old friends from high school. Oh my God, it was so good hanging out with them for a while. You kids are funny. But yeah, now I'm just headed to fucking. Woke up at like 6. We had breakfast at 6:30. Feeling good. Ashland, 7 miles. We're getting close to the California border. Nice. Very nice. So I think it's like 2.5, 3 hours to Redding, something like that. And then like another 3 hours. It's like, we got like 6.5, 5.5 hours until we hit Stockton. So we just got nothing but time. So I'm going to miss all the green. I'm not going to lie. How does it feel taking weeks off? Must be nice. I've been doing this for months because the whole pandemic shit. So a lot of us have been like having time off. So but it doesn't matter anyway, because according to the VA, I'm not allowed to work anymore. So, oh well. I have to work. Bye-bye. Stockton, I'm in Modesto. Nice, dude. Bye, Madison. Thank you for dropping by. Dude. What? Hey, he's playing his game. Lit a lot. What's up, Foibles? I'm like so tired lately. Like all I want to do is sleep. I need to get more sleep. That's what the problem is. Thanks, Michael. Well, that's because your schedule got all jacked up because of this stupid virus. You gonna get your camera ready? That's my son.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna be going through California soon. So just get it ready. It's gonna be a while. Well, I'm going to Stockton, California to see my aunt and uncle. He's never met him. And then after that, we're gonna head to Menifee, which is my hometown. And him, that's where his mom lives. So we're gonna see his mom for a few days. And and then head to Vegas. So. Oh my God, dude, what is wrong with me, dude? And I'm, Michael, focus on the game, please. And I am like, making good use of all that free time. Yeah, I guess. It's bittersweet because I had to get a hotel last night, which is fine. If it were just me, I would have just pulled off on the side of the road. But, you know, you got kids and they're like, well, I want to sleep in a bed. And I'm like, fine, okay, we'll go to bed. It's okay, bud. Play your game.
I'm happy I did that.
Huh?
I'm glad I did that.
Talk louder.
I'm glad I did that because I got to go sleep and I got food.
Well, yeah, of course. You're gonna get food regardless, dude. Boy can suck it up. Well, I told him the next time we pull off for the night, he's gonna have to sleep in the car. Because I can't keep affording $100 every time he wants to sleep in a bed. So I'm trying to slow roll this trip.
I don't
but
mind sleeping in the car.
if you didn't mind sleeping in the car, you would have slept in the car last night.
I don't mind.
I could keep driving. I just need a couple hours of sleep. Good. Stretch for a little bit, and then I can hit the road. You know? Super spoiled with his damn Nintendo. What about you, dude? How's work been? I know, like, for like the last probably week and a half, I've been like MIA. So I apologize to you and Josh both. I'm gonna let this semi truck. He's got his. Or I guess he's not. I don't know what he's doing. I was gonna let him go by, but yeah, I've just been so caught up in there in Washington. Oh yeah, it's like I just don't want to I don't want to stretch myself so thin, but I do want to be able to make time for a lot of shit. Oh yeah, that's right. How's that been going? Obviously, you got time to pull up a live stream. Yeah, there's a few. I just haven't had time to finalize them. A lot of them are like done through the editing process. I just got to go and do like touch-ups, like timing and shit. And then I got to export them. But everything's done on the iPad, and I just don't have it's a slower process. So I just don't have the time to sit down and go through all that shit. On top of all the other stuff I've been doing. So that's why I've kind of like, I'm going to slow roll it until I get back settled in Vegas and things kind of quiet down a little bit for a while. And then I'll start uploading shit. Me and Foibles saw him in Salt Lake City. We did a podcast together. That episode will come out. Not right now because obviously I got to set it up and put it out. But it's all good, dude. I think it's because I'm talking because I wasn't yawning this morning until I started talking. There's other episodes of it on my channel. It's called MVP, the Mace Valor Podcast, but that might change. I don't know because it just depends on where I want to go with it. Because I don't want it to necessarily just be about me. You know what I mean? Because I love bringing other people on. So to call it the Mace Valor, I don't know, like, because you got the Joe Rogan podcast, but it's not all about him. You know what I mean? He brings all sorts of different weird fucking people on. So I'm hoping to do one with the best friend that I grew up with, my buddy Corey. Want to do a podcast with him. like there are so many friends of mine I would love to get on the podcast. There's some other videos I need to work on. There's a lot of, I just need time to sit down. I don't know if I'm going to do it before or after I move, because when we move and get set up, I'm going to get back into live streaming like heavily. I'll have a weekly schedule. And I'll have a computer that's far more capable of editing and shit like that. So part of me might just wait towards the end of the year and then just flood out a bunch of content. So I think what I'm doing now is like getting a bankroll of shit, and then I'll deliver it at the end of the year, which I think is probably more suited. And then for the meantime, like I usually do when I can, do the live streams, like on YouTube. That's a little bit more reasonable for what I've got going on. Dude, I already have that. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. I should probably make a playlist for it. Dude, I would love Alex Jones. Like, here's the thing, man. There are some people in the world that I think are batshit fucking crazy. But, like, they have character to them. You know, there's something about them that it's like, this guy, I don't agree with shit that he says. He's batshit crazy, but you know what? I'm on board. You know? It's like, I'm a Trump supporter, and I think Trump is occasionally batshit crazy. There are some things that come out of his mouth where it's like, you might want to talk to your PR guy. You know what I mean? But I love Trump because he's got presence, he's got charisma, he's got character, you know? It's like, when you hear Trump doing something shady, we're not really surprised by it. Like the whole Stormy Daniels thing. No one was shocked that he paid a fucking porn star to, you know, suck on his wrinkly balls, right? That surprised nobody. But everyone made a big whoop about it. Because it's like, oh, it's Donald Trump, he's a billionaire, yeah. That fucking makes sense, right? I mean, look at his wife, she's fucking like supermodel and shit. Then you look at Joe Biden, who no one knew who the fuck Joe Biden was until fucking Obama was like, hey, Joe Biden's gonna be my vice president. It's like, who? And then now we have Joe Biden in the limelight, so blank slate. And then he's like sniffing on fucking 10-year-old girls and shit, and like just being really creepy and like super, super uncomfortable. No one says anything. Why? Why aren't we making a big deal about that shit? You know what I mean? Like, that's what gets me. You know, it's just the way that society is with everything. It's like you expect someone to do something bad. Or not expect, but you're not surprised when someone does something bad just because you're predisposed to how that person is. So when they do something bad, it's easier to be like, oh, whatever, right? Fuck this guy. But then someone that you're not used to, that you're not familiar with, they do something weird, off, and creepy, but you don't say anything. You don't make a big deal about it. Is that because, like, you don't have that preconceived notion that they're already bad in your head? So you're taking this as a face value, like, oh, yeah, he likes to sniff girls. That's just his weird, kooky thing, apparently. You know what I mean? Dude, I haven't been following the Epsteins. My buddy CJ told me a very interesting thing about that, which I'll leave for a discussion later on in the future. But he talked about the Epstein thing while I was there very passionately, which I liked. And it like rang some stuff in my head, like, you know, man, this guy's got like he gets it, you know, he gets like not just how fucked this whole thing is, but he understands how all this shit works. Y'all know I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't prescribe to conspiracy theories. However, I do connect dots. I do follow certain trails, you know, and it gets to a point where so many dots are connected, it's no longer a coincidence, you know? It can no longer be a coincidence when a crazy string of events are tied together so perfectly, where it just has to be manufactured. You know, a human intervention, a human mind has to have some sort of hand in dealing with with how a lot of that shit goes, like the Epstein thing, you know? So, but what about Epstein's assistant? What about it? Murdered. Oh, wait. Yeah, Alex Jones, man, he's got character, charisma, and all that. On the round earth. Me and my mom watched a documentary on Netflix about the Flat Earth Society. Or like, oh yeah, hit me, dude. Yeah, so we watched this thing about the flat earth, like flat earthers and stuff on Netflix. It's a pretty decent documentary. It's interesting how they filmed it because the majority of it comes from the perception of the flat earthers, right? And it's just like I've seen on my show on Twitch. These people are charismatic. These people are intelligent. The problem is that a lot of these people have something wrong with them. They're maniacal, they're egotistical, they're narcissistic, like they believe that they can do no wrong kind of thing, or that they know everything. I can't remember the name of the fallacy, but it's a particular argumentative fallacy where you believe that you are right, even though you know very little information on the subject, and it like kind of conflates your ego. And there is a reverse as well, where a lot of people who are masters in certain things that they research or certain scientific doctrines and studies, that these people, they're masters of what they do. They're probably the most knowledgeable in their field, but it's like the more that you know about a given subject, the less qualified you feel that you are. And like I said, the reverse is also the same. Dude, can you... Like, what is this dude doing? Oh, shit. Alright. I gotta slow down. Go, dude, go. Just, oh my God! That guy was fucking tailgating me and shit, and now people can't. Gotta get towards down. We got. Man, I can't stand other drivers. What state is this dude? I gotta see his license plate. Mount Ashland, half a mile. We've been on the incline for quite a while now, so hopefully we can start going down. But we still gotta go back up into Shasta and shit once we hit Redding. Or around Redding. Calm down, Billy. I'll have to come back and look at a lot of these comments later. I gotta focus on this freaking mountain pass, dude. Oh, I should be calling Dieter right now. But I'm live streaming with you guys because I love ya. One thing I don't like about this car is it struggles going uphill. It's a 4-cylinder. It's like what, 1.5, 1.7 liter. It's not a very big engine, but you know it does the trick. Gets me from A to B just fine. Shit. Now we got traffic because all this damn construction. My car just struggles. Well, just keep saving, bro. Quit spending money on fucking... Man, here's the thing, dude. I wouldn't do nothing if I were you. If I were you, just do what you do, man. I'm finna. I gotta get part 2 out soon of Shelter. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it'll be coming out soon. I've been hearing good things. As time goes on, I start hearing more and more good things about part 1. So it's like, all right, fuck it, I gotta get part 2 out already. You know, but even once I like start uploading and stuff, I have to get proof copies and stuff and make sure it's good. Because part 2 does have to look a little. The cover has to look different than for part 1. And then when I do the compendium of both parts together, it's gonna be, you know, how it is. So. Oh, Mike, get your camera ready. Michael. No, not a bridge. 2 or part 3, as you read later on into the book. Like 7 Eves is like that. It's a 3-parter. Even though it's 1 book, that's kind of how I designed Shelter to be. It's like a natural pause.
So we won't take the truck.
There's going to be a sign coming up that says, "Welcome to California."
Okay, I'm sure.
No, it's going to be coming up by the turn. So by the time you see the sign, it's going to be gone. No, just keep looking. Just keep looking. It's going to be a little while. Just leave the game alone just for a minute. For the love of God. What?
I fart.
You farted?
Yep.
Dude! If I say it needs to smell you shit in your pants, man. Come on. If you fart, roll the window down. Oh, he's cool, man. Like, it's home. It's like, I was bred, born, and raised there, you know, but seeing it through adult eyes, it's a very different landscape than, like, geographically, I think it's one of the most beautiful, most interesting places in the world. The entire state. I mean, like, no state has, like, well, other states do, but don't get me wrong, but, like, the geographical differences in California are so monumental. Like, you have desert, you have snowy mountaintops, you got the beaches, you know, you got temperate forests and stuff.
What color's the sun?
What?
What color's the sun?
I think it's blue and yellow. Like, I love California, and I will always love California, but, like, visiting, yeah, cool. I don't know if I ever want to live there again just because of just how far gone down the deep end it's gone. Yeah, and a McDouble with mac sauce. Can't forget one of those. California girls are undeniable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Yeah. We used to jam out to that a lot in Afghanistan. We didn't have a whole lot of music to choose from because streaming wasn't really a thing back then, you know, so we just had whatever stuff was on our iPods and we just listened to anything. Oh, there was this one, what was this Indian song we used to listen to. Dewana, instunishtus, mistus mena, something like that. But Dewana means crazy in Farsi, I believe. Oh, Monty Gamari, you Dewana, you fucking crazy, man. Because I had a lot of behavioral issues. Let's call it that, behavioral issues in the kitchen.
No, everyone's just stupid, dude.
What?
Everyone's just stupid, dude.
Yeah, I know. Just FYI, Mike, if you're gonna talk loud.
Hey!
Don't scream. You just mumble a lot. All right, I believe that's the sign right there. So get your camera ready. All right, I'm gonna get a little closer. All right, now we're leaving the great state of Oregon. I don't know what they're called. Oregon thanks you. Come back soon. Right there, Michael, blue and yellow, just like I said. Wait till we get a little closer. All right, go for it. There we go. There you go, bud. Welcome to California. Feel good to be back? Kind
A
of.
lot of bad things happened in California.
Yeah, I know, but it's okay. That's why you're with me. I'm here for you, okay?
Good. If you weren't, if I saw you again, well, let me alone.
I would not leave you alone. I got you, buddy. And now that we're entering California, we're on a nice decline. I haven't been here in a long time. Well, let's see, April of 2019. That's the last time I was here. That's the last time you were here too. We both came out. So, yeah, it's been a while, man. And yeah, things are slowly kind of feeling like it's getting back to normal. That's true. What's racist? What's racist? That's so racist. How dare you? You are. How the fuck am I racist? I gotta do that damn 23andMe thing. Because we all descended from Africans, so most of us are part black anyway. You know, just so I could slap it on a table and say, hey man, look at me. You know, here's Mount Shasta. I believe that's Mount Shasta. Fucking no. Michael just, he just wants to play the damn video games.
You playing too, Daddy.
I haven't played video games in days. I'd love to get down into Mario Maker, man. Oh yeah, me and Mike have a lot of fun playing Mario Maker.
Oh yeah. I want to get another controller so we can both play.
I don't think you could, well, probably. No, you can't do two-player Mario Maker. You can do it online, two-player, but you can't do like co-op side by side. Because you can't have the screen like move around and shit. We could play Animal Crossing together. We could play, like if we had Mario Kart, we could play. Dude, I've been playing since OG Nintendo 64 Smash Brothers, man. Kirby, I used to like Kirby and Link. Those are my two favorites. I like Kirby just because, like, not even like his suck-up power. I don't really use that a lot. You know, where it takes other people's power. Kirby, it's like he's got that fast punch. He's short. He's really like the last Smash Brothers game, the one on 3DS we played. One of my favorites was what was the name of it? I don't remember. But anyway, the Smash Bros. On the 3DS. I played the hell out of that. And Toon Link was by far my favorite. I think one of the reasons why I like him more than regular Link has longer reach. He can shoot his bows further and stuff like that. Toon Link, when he would throw it, he would throw a boomerang, and it would have like the whirlpool. So if you time it right, you can pull out a bomb, throw the boomerang with the little whirlwind, throw a bomb into the whirlwind, and send it right at the enemy. Which, yeah, you could just throw it, but it's actually the boomerang is quicker than just throwing it. You know what I mean? So if the bomb gets there a lot quicker. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it takes a little bit of finesse, but it's really cool to see. All right.
I like boomerangs. Never tried one. Did it actually come back to you?
Yep. If you throw it right, yeah.
I used to throw it like this.
I don't know. I've never actually thrown one before. I've touched one, just never used it. I don't want it to come back and hit me.
Scared cat. Yeah, everyone, my dad's scared cat.
No. Thanks. Take care. Melee was the only true Smash. Who did I play in Melee, dude? I played Roy and... Was Roy in it? Yeah, Roy was in it. Roy and Marth. I liked Marth a lot, but I could never, like, time, like, his moveset very well. But I liked him mainly because he's quick. Because my thing's all about speed, right? Fox, man, no, Captain Falcon. He's another one of those guys I just love using. I love Captain Falcon a lot more than Ganondorf because Ganondorf is just a bit too slow. Love Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is shit, dude. Falcon punch, like, you know what I mean? Falcon kick, like, show me your moves. I can't do Fox, man. Fox and Falco, or I can't. Like, their movesets are really good. Like, I've seen people use them. They're fucking amazing. I've seen people do crazy shit with Jigglypuff. Okay? Jigglypuff is, like, nuts. And then Peach is one of, like, because the wave dashing, which I could never, ever figure out how to do wave dashing. In the newer versions of Smash, it's kind of baked into the game. It's a lot easier to do wave dashing now than it was back in the day. But doing wave dashing as Peach, you would do this kind of float. And it's like, dude, what the fuck, man? So she'd like wave dash off the fucking stage and then like come back and shit. And it's like, she's just so annoying. Where else was I? What was I talking about? Oh, do that Falcon punch thing kind of stressed out my throat. Do you need to stretch or are you good? You don't want to stretch. You don't want to pee.
I don't have to party, Daddy.
Why do you tell me chill?
We're gonna go use the restroom. What are you doing?
You don't want one of your Gatorades that's back there?
No.
All right, it's gonna be another 500 miles before we stop. Which means if you gotta go potty, you have to go in your pants.
Okay.
No, ew.
Set the note.
Foxtrotting? What the? That just sounds lame. That just sounds lame. Woo! I'm surprised I'm getting reception all the way out here, man. Look at it. This is the hot. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't consider this the high desert necessarily. It's very desert-esque, but you have a shitload of trees. But it's interesting. There's a clear distinction from being in Oregon, where just thick. It is very pretty, though. It is very out here. One of the things I love seeing is I love seeing a lot of these land masses, and you just see all the layers of old earth. Ugh. Oopsie. Posted. Yeah, I hit 2K a month ago. Life has been super busy lately. So, but I appreciate, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, you got a favorite Mortal Kombat character, Mike?
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Sub-Zero's dope. I ain't gonna lie, man, I gotta stick with Scorpion, man. Get over here, you know.
I can't do the get over here.
Like, Noob's pretty cool. Who else? There's another one of those ninjas, but he's more cybernetic.
Oh, the one that has throws acid.
No.
Throws acid? The green one?
The green, isn't that Reptile?
Yeah.
Is he from one of